Alright, my dudes, well, I hope you have enjoyed my return from my retirement. This actually might be my only time for my return, just because I did have the weekend off because my siblings were on vacation. But I don't know if they're actually going to come back today or tomorrow, so this might be my last video. So just thanking everyone who gave me shekels once again, so I can go play Tears of the Kingdom and buy Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, among other random knickknacks and snackadoos. I don't know if it was even a good idea to come back. I do understand that people are fascinated by certain mysteries. I guess dude, just join a secret society. And so here's the problem, like, this is why my channel is unique. I've already studied everything. All right, like anything, like people always accuse me of I accuse myself of spreading the spiritual super crack, and everyone just wants more of the mystery stuff. But whatever, dude. Look, for me, I don't really care. All right, like I found on my channel on all the stuff. I've already studied all the religions, all the ages. I studied all the secret society stuff, including the weird stuff, obviously, like I guess like Theosophy, Scientology, the weird Kabbalistic stuff, obviously the Masonic weird shit. Like the weird California Ascensionist cults. The mysteries of death and what happens when you die, and the books of the dead. I know that's a great fascination and mystery, but look, I can't take all the credit. Okay, like a lot of the work is actually done from Dan from the Overwatch or my Yoda Master Joshy boy. Even though he abandoned the spiritual route for the most part and just cares about music or something. And, shout out to my boy QOC, even though my boy Matt isn't the same as I remember. So I don't say anything negative. Just look, it's whatever, all right? Already let it go, all right? It's not a big deal. Like, for example, in this video, like, I don't know, dude, the final verdict on go into the light or whatever into the light. Look, I'll post a video of, people actually know what they're talking about. Disclaimer, I'm not going to say anything negative. Matt, look, I know there's a dig on me in here or whatever, but basically, like, he says, I don't need to read no Tibetan Book of the Dead, Egyptian Book of the Dead, Madame Blavatsky, Manly P. Hall, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, look, I've talked to Matt. I know he's referring to me, and this is the thing. All right, I've already, come on, dude. Matt asked me about his Bardo when he was referencing that Star Trek episode where Captain Picard sees like a Christmas version of an alternate reality where he's happy with look, TLDR, Matt just didn't like the answer I gave him, so it's whatever. Okay, look, that whole thing, and most importantly, I don't want to actually influence what people think or whatever at this point. All right, you're an adult, you can make up your own decision. I'll post a video of some old dudes discussing what happens when you die and the Bardoes and the books of the dead, but like crap right here. So I was supposed to react to this, but then I felt like I shouldn't towards the end of my channel, because I could have reacted to this and do Defending Your Life, but I actually reneged on that because I don't want to influence people. So come on, dude. Look, I'm not a cult leader. All right, I left. I came back for a one-time return to, I guess, talk about Jobulon.
Wonderful moment here.
That's good.
Point rebirth becomes inevitable.
Talk about other worlds or even a reality.
That's pretty good. They talk about the American Book of the Dead, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, Sumerian Book of the Dead, and Tibetan Book of the Dead when they get into the cyclical parts.
Souls. And each one of the Ladder of Lights residents.
Ladder of Lights. The Ladder of Lights is just a Sephiroth tree. Look, what am I supposed to say? The Malkuth thing. And the. Look, come on, dude. Look, dude, if you understood the Sephiroth tree, like you ever see that black star with David Bowie, that's what it is. The soft blue light's the moon. Its feminine axis, the warm white light shadow reflection of warmth, that is the sun. Like, everyone gets messed up about, oh, is there a white light? Is there no white light? Go outside in the day. What do you see in the sky? You see a white light. Go outside at night. What do you see? You see a white light. It's hidden in plain sight. Come on, dude. Like, that's what's disturbing. Like, even this whole process of reflections of light, it's actually just a whole manifestation. Look, when you're in the living form self, you're basically like the caterpillar when you're in the Bardo journey between of you know, life and death or death and rebirth, whatever. You're in the pupa stage where you basically get to the tart. Hold on.
Bearable, and they will only look like that for a second because.
Okay, and look again. You know, it's not dichotomous. Like, go into the light. Don't go to the light. Go around. Go to the other parts of the light. Blah blah blah. I mean, did everybody just skip the whole parts where the saints and the Buddhas come to you, and then half beings like Anubis come to you, and then afterwards you face like the demonic archon stuff? It can happen in reverse too, but whatever, dude, I don't talk about that.
Because I made them that way.
They
All the guides are. The clear light is the absolute form.
Yeah, the clear light and the Sephiroth tree in Kabbalism is Qatar. I mean, people, you know, in the modern form, they'll say it's Uranus. No, it's actually Sirius. I mean, if you read that book by Alice Bailey, Initiation of Human Solar, come on, dude.
And then the rest of the whole guides are the spectrum of light as it's unfolding.
Yeah.
And we're just passing through it. And the journey, we're not actually going anywhere.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere. That's the whole point. Like, people say, go into the white light. Don't go into the white light. You're not going anywhere. I mean, that's like literally the whole point.
We're going into ourselves.
Yeah.
We're going into the light. So the whole...
Yeah, it's the unfolding of the light, the journey inside. I mean, that's what the whole journey of the underworld is. It's like the journey into the black water of your, you know, subconsciousness and unconsciousness. And then these things, whatever, dude, look, man, I don't want to influence people too much. So I will post a link of this. If you care, I mean, it's whatever. I mean,
projected journey.
You project the journey. Yes, you should be awake for that part of the journey. Regarding this video, do I recommend it? No. This is like Luciferianism, I guess. So I'll post a video of these old guys. Okay, and I don't know if there's anything else anyone wants me to talk about. Let's see. What was I supposed to talk about, but I forget. The magical elixir storyline? Dude, I'm so dumb. I could have gone it for free like 18 times when they offered it to me. Or I could have gone to like a random Walgreens parking lot next to my local street pharmacist. Or Krispy Kreme could have given me a free donut every day for taking the magical elixir and the juice. My god, I mean, do I really gotta reveal what that whole thing was? I mean, come on, dude. They foreshadowed in Kingsman 1 and 2. Hello. One of the British royals said, if I could come back as anything, I would come back as a V word to wipe out humanity. Come on, dude. They took down the Georgia Guidestones. This whole thing was a plot by the Jesuits, right? Pope Francis, the person who created the whole pan of the mRNA, whatever crap, came out of the University of Pennsylvania, like Kiriko, whatever, and then was standing next to Pope Francis. Look to LDR of what it actually was. Come on, dude. Like, look, man, dude. I don't like joking about this because, then again, it was the sheep that were offering me to the wolf. Alright, it's pretty messed up. So what can I say? It is what it is. Alright, but basically, god damn it, dude. Man, you can't believe it. They like trick people into inject like snake venom. I mean, that's what it is. It was like, I gotta be careful talking about this. Okay, so basically it tricks your DNA factory to produce its own snake venom protein, and that's what causes the cough. Yeah, okay, yeah, and that's why it goes in the brain, the liver, and the heart. And you know, with the whole CV thing, that's why before, look, CV is actually in the common cold, and then that is a respiratory function in the lungs. So after you took the magical elixir, blah blah blah, you know, down the road, maybe a year or two, turns the veins into gummy worms because it's actually just pink snake venom. You know, induction of the whole Rihanna Super Bowl, birth of the new world. That's what that was about. The tree of Cleofoth, the pink magenta stuff that no one gets. The future storylines, the whole AI storyline, and you know, I'm still praying for my alien invasion under the new world religion, under the whole Gaia worship of Theosophy, so saith Alice Bailey's, and then hopefully the Senate Masters come from the inner earth and enlighten us after all the dude, this storyline is stupid, alright, dude? Like, dude, someone needs to cancel this TV show called Earth, alright? It's getting so stupid. Look, I'm not joking, alright? The problem why I can't continue is because I'm not looking at this stuff anymore, alright? I see well far into the future, the storyline gets much, much stupider, alright? Especially when the return of Donald J. Trump. He is a Jesuit, by the way. He was in on it the whole time with the Operation Warp Speed. Come on, dude. That's why that's why they're bringing him back again. I mean, I heard some of his platform for the next time where he wants to do Operation Quantum Leap, a baby boom, and then blah blah blah. Dude, I mean, look, I mean, that's why that's why we're in the World War III storyline right now, to basically cover for the magical elixir storyline. And then, then we have the whole economic collapse, CBDC, then you need digital ID, and take away your bang, bang, boom, boom devices away. Blah, blah, blah. Technological slavery, where they want to reinstitute basically back to what it was like in Atlantis or India, where have a caste system where you will eat the bugs and own nothing, and you will be basically the untouchable lower caste system in the Indo-Aryan system. Blah, 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 not interested, blah, blah, blah. Dude, this storyline's stupid. Alright, dude, I got stuff to do. I know how to escape this prison planet Earth, and I'm just gonna roll with it. Alright. Okay, so hopefully if I don't see you guys, I hope everyone enjoyed my return. It's cool, it's whatever. I don't know. Did I forget to mention anything? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I mean, should I really mention this? It's like the mysteries that I refuse to talk about. Mystery number 1 is obviously the bad man from Germany. That's what that documentary that got deleted from YouTube, The Spirituality of Atlantis. It's talking about the war against the Kabbalists, because one side was the solar axis, that's the Kabbalist side, that the Americans got tricked to run front game for, and then the bad man from Germany was actually the lunar axis. That's how he was siding with the snake cults and Asians, and he's running rickshaw and the Lodge Boys and removing them from Europe, and then that's why they demonized him to make him look like the devil, running the same game on Putin right now, even though that is fulfilling the whole Book of Revelations of the kings of the East, like Assad and Putin, and Saudi Arabia and all this stupid deal, and then building the third temple. My boy, the Black Pope, whatever, running an anti-Pope game, whatever, with the false deceiver, false prophet. Whatever, dude. I mean, come on, dude. They're just running a storyline from the Bible. I mean, come on, dude. Like, I'm like I always say, I'm more of a Buddhist, so it's whatever. For the induction of the New Age, and then, guys, okay, that's the whole Bad Man from Germany script. What other thing that I did not mention? What the Lodge Boys actually believe, and then the whole transmigration of the soul, and the perfectibility of the perfection of man. They're builders. They don't obviously build physical things. They build the soul. That's the whole point of going up these initiatory step ladders and degrees. If you read like Albert Pike's book, that's what it talks about. Like going to 32 degrees is actually the unfolding of the revolution around the zodiacal wheel. Hello. Like I know my Yoda master, I don't know if he even understands it for real, because he says, oh, in reality, if you read Initiation of Human Soul, they go in after death in the Grand White Lodge of Sirius and about 360 degrees. No, it's 32 degrees, because it's 7 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 for the fixed stars, which equals 32. And at the advent of perfectibility upon that of the earth plane, they ascend to the next ladder where they restart over as an initiate, when in this world they were the master or the adept. It's just next stage upon the evolution of the soul, where they become the whole step to golden man. Okay, after that part, well, do you want to know what the weird cults believe in, like the Ascensionist cults? That's actually very similar to what they believe. That's like the California Ascensionist cult, the Theosophical groups off like really, that's whole Antarctica stuff. But I mean, that is complicated. That's another story about Agartha and NRF crap, because that stuff is something you should not talk about. That's heavily hidden. What else is there? I mean, is there anything else I'm forgetting to mention? God. The Robin Monroe stuff, I mean, just look, I didn't want to explain it, because I feel like that would cause problems for people where they look, not everybody can be a monk, so it takes a lot to get to that level of being a last timer. Okay, so hope you guys have a good night. I feel like I'm rambling on. It's cool, it's chill, whatever. When it comes to my channel, I was gonna delete it right after my return, but apparently some people are still going through my content, so I guess I can leave it up until, God, like, I know there's news, but dude, I'm gonna delete it at the end of this month, or unlist everything, just because looking at my channel is just a distraction. So, alright, you guys have a good the rest of your incarnation. I got stuff to do, so I'm trying to hurry the shit up before before things get real. In future news, what else is there? Just on the whole starvation point because of the El Nino, whatever. Okay, but I mean, whatever, dude. I mean, look, it's whatever. Like, what am I supposed to say? Okay, so I hope you guys get off the internet. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, right? Like, I'm serious. The internet, I mean, they're gonna clamp down. They're gonna clamp down. Okay. Alright. Peace.